Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tangle Tower. Oh my god, I've already forgotten the name of the game. Are you kidding me?
The
How?
whole room has a strange feeling about it.
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
Anyway, this game's gonna be a lot of memorizing names. I'm gonna mess it up so bad. Anyway, let's actually talk to Flora herself. You're not terrifying at all.
Fellow?
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
I'm going to assume I cannot talk to her.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Is she mute? Is that why she can't speak? Like, do we not have that basic information about her?
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried. Were you close with Freya? How are you two related?
I have to at least try. Just to see
Did
the
you kill
interactions.
Freya?
Grimoire!
What? I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
Anything we should know? Any hobbies? Besides staring out the window?
He said it last part, but expect me to laugh a lot. The jokes in this are so good. I have to. Throw things at the wall until it sticks, as someone would say.
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife. Is this your gramophone?
Do you know why it's cracked? Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there? Or is it always empty?
Yeah, well, we tried.
Freya's painting supplies.
Freya's paints. Small glass pots of red, yellow, blue, black, and white paint. The glass pots are all cracked down one side. That is weird. Why is everything cracked?
Freya's painting supplies.
Nope. Same thing. Okay. Kind of wish it wouldn't zoom in on everything once we're done. Why is there a giant eye up there?
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
I want to say acrophobia? Fear of heights?
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
I wanted to see what this banner was, but...
The whole room has a strange feeling.
Yeah, there might be a reason. A bunch of old books, covered in dust now, but they look well read. It's so dark back there.
Somehow the sunlight doesn't seem to be making it very far into the room.
I sure is this. Is a door knocked down?
That's the only door in and out of the room.
It's also on the floor.
Oh.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there.
Oh, never mind. So it was knocked down. Okay. I want to say we investigate everything we can with this room.
It's locked. Locked.
Ooh, we actually have a lot of places to go to. Although, admittedly, now that I look at it, this is actually a lot smaller than I thought. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Here it is. I think I just double counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I'm going to assume there's 18 because there's probably something here. Probably a secret wall or something. Workshop. Hello. Investigate the room, of course, before talking.
More maps?
No, they're just blank.
Oh.
Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it. What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Use a treasure map to discover the combination for the chest's padlock. Oh god, what? How are we supposed to guess this? Oh, wait. Okay. I think I see the general idea here. No, wait, no. No, because it's a 3-letter code. Oh, but what direction we're aiming. Gotcha. Okay. So you gotta find something that has a dragon super close on the left, a rock super close on the right. We're on top of an island with an X, and there's a tree with birds and far in the distance in front. So let's see. This island has that, but I don't see any, like, well, there's ripples in the waves, so maybe that's it. So it could be, nope, can't be that one because there's no dragon or rock. Oh. Nope, because there's this little thing here on that. Yo, I think it's this one, but these birds are super close, and there's also a new tree in the back. I don't see anything that has like an island and a rock right next to it aside from this one. The problem is there's a tree in the distance, but no birds. This one also has no tree in front, and the things are mixed, are swapped. This one you would think would be no. So it has to be on one of the islands. We have to be on one of the islands. Judging from the front image. Maybe I'm thinking the dragon or whatever, a serpent and the rock are closer than they actually are. Let me try something.
I did it.
Hey!
What do I win?
Got it.
Not bad. What was in the box?
More wooden models. These are a little different to the one on the desk.
I'm totally doing these out of order. Oh well. Painted models. A model resembling a child with green hair, a model resembling a woman with gray hair, a model resembling a red and white bird, a model resembling a broad-shouldered man. The wooden models have been hand-painted. The paint is not skillfully applied. A lot of red paint and a brush is lying nearby. The brush has some dried red paint on it.
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Oh yeah. Painted model. A wooden carving of a man holding a sword. The model has been hand-painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints were found nearby.
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
Huh. I think he's actually right.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
I wonder what that's about.
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious?
Adventurer.
I'm an explorer.
That was close.
Explorer/treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the Fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is...
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
Don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
We know he... I don't know.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here?
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
There's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
Not very talkative.
It was dusk.
Oh.
A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain, as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Excuses?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me. Dearest Flora, a remarkable woman. Yes, been married over 20 years now.
You two still get on?
Of course. What a question.
Yeah, what the
She
heck?
hasn't gone quiet on you.
It's true she has an independent streak, has had it her whole life. She's the youngest of 3. Always something of a lone wolf, you know? Just the way she is.
Lone wolf is putting it lightly. She doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone.
She just likes time to herself, away from the company of other humans.
Other humans?
Well, yes, other people, you know.
I was about to say, that's an odd choice of words.
You're the one currently basking in his presence. You tell me.
Let's move on.
Uncommonly skilled as an artist, but Freya was so much more than her talent. She helped me get started with my own painting, you know. It taught me what she knew about wood carving, too. Tremendous patience. She was ever so good with dear Flora.
Freya and Flora were close?
Oh, yes, especially recently.
How are you related to Freya?
Somewhat distantly, as it happens. My father, Lord Fellow, was her grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree in the Grand Hall. You should take a look at it.
Yeah,
What about her inheritance?
I might write down
Freya's
the
parents
family tree or something.
died when she was around 3 years old. She came to live here shortly afterwards.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not. She had no formal claim over anything at Tangle Tower.
Yeah, I might write down the family tree, since the game doesn't seem to want to give me it as a case file.
Charming, isn't it? Yes. Built by the Remington family originally. Dear Flora's father and his associates.
But now it's owned by you? By the Fellow family?
The Fellows and the Pointers have both come to claim a certain degree of ownership.
And who named it Tangle Tower?
Flora chose the name.
What does it mean?
I think it was her intention that it mean nothing at all. Something of a fresh start.
From what?
This really isn't for me to say, but she had some kind of disagreement with her siblings. After they moved away, Flora changed the name of the house. I think perhaps she hoped it would make them feel unwelcome, is less likely to come back.
That's kind of extreme.
Yes, it is rather, isn't it? What's this?
It's my case file. It's how I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You mean to say you're bound by the limits of what's written in this little document? Sounds dreadful.
I found it comforting.
Yeah, there could be a little bit of comfort in that.
But that looks like it might belong to Poppy. Rather ugly, isn't it, as far as statues go? Years of wind and rain have not been kind to it either.
Do you know what it is? The creature, I mean.
It's connected to the Remington family history in some way, but I can't recall. I'm as confused as you are. It would have been a beautiful painting. It's rather a shame Freya was unable to finish it.
Nothing about it seems strange to you.
Well, all these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they? The emotion of the piece taking over from, say, anatomical accuracy.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
A knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes. Hard to say exactly what we're looking at.
Would you imagine if it's just a finger?
It's unlike her to leave paint on the brush.
I think we'll give her a pass, given the circumstances.
Ah, yes. So we shall.
That's interesting to note. Although, I guess she could have just been in the middle of painting it and then got stabbed.
Flora's quite fond of that old thing. It's in poor shape, though.
Do you know what happened to it?
Can't say I do. That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Does Flora normally keep something in here?
She must do, but I admit I've never managed to work out what.
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Rules to live by.
Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that.
Are these his, and then the ones on his desk are hers?
Ah, you found it. What do you think, huh? I had to rush the final touches a little bit. It turned out all right, though.
What's it supposed to be?
It's Flora, of course. Surrounded by all her favorite people. I've been carving for a couple of years now. I was hopeless when I started, but it didn't take me long to master it, as you can see.
Do you paint them yourself too?
I do indeed. Freya kindly taught me the basics. Nowadays, I can make just about anything I can imagine. Of course, this particular model is a self-portrait based on hard fact.
Hard fact, huh? So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course. I own a great many. But my weapons are stored well away from Tangle Tower. Safety first and all that.
A hammock. It's kind of worn out.
I would politely describe it as lived in.
Finding myself not being able to talk admittedly due to the amount of voice acting, but the voice acting is great, so I find it worth it.
Yeah, it's a massive conch shell. Do you think there's a little crab living inside?
I hope so.
Aww.
It's a magic lamp. Can we summon the genie?
If we get really stuck, sure.
It's a magic lamp. Can we
If we
Damn,
get really stuck.
I hope so.
Puffer fish?
Yes. It's also a lamp. For some reason.
Hey, don't diss the lamp.
It's Earth.
If Earth was made of paper and gave off a gentle pink light. A lot of redundant light sources in here.
Hey, he collects lamps, no reason to
A
hate.
lot of redundant light sources in here. Shelf junk.
A little mirror.
Definitely cursed.
It's not cursed. Not everything is cursed.
You get a good view of the lake from here.
An old wooden mask.
Probably cursed. The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's the actual hull. It's a barometer, but it's broken.
A what?
I've never seen a barometer that wasn't broken.
What's a barometer? Postman, put up what a barometer is, because I don't know what that is.
A pencil drawing of a mountain on a moonlit night.
Mood.
What is it?
He's an imp.
What does he do?
Well, if you tell too many lies, he appears at the end of your bed in the middle of the night.
Oh.
The entire room is made of wood.
It's not just the actual hull.
It's a drinking horn.
Is it full of ale? Or mead, maybe?
Right now, it's just full of dust.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
I think that's everything.
The entire room is made
It's
of
not it's the actual hull.
The entire room
It's not it's the actual hull. The floor is covered in wood shavings.
What's this? What's a rope?
The entire room is
It's
made
not it's the actual hull.
You get a good view of the lake from here.
I think that's actually everything with this room so far. Wow, I was not expecting so many different dialogue within the game. That's really cool. We can't talk to Flora though. Also, that must be my hint, so I'm not going to use that. Freya's room. Aw. This is really small compared to the two rooms we've seen so far. Like, wow, this is bad.
Brushes, pencils.
They're clean, but they look pretty well used. Painting supplies.
It's a fish, I think?
Koi, maybe?
I think it looks more like a whale.
Fine, it's a whale.
Could also be a shark.
A lot of these paintings look unfinished.
How can you tell if they're finished or not?
Good point.
Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
He's had a rough couple of days.
Do you think this was always supposed to be a bedroom?
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
No windows either. Do you think this was
I don't
no
know.
windows either? There's no natural light in here at all.
I like it.
I can see the appeal of that.
Freya's plants. They must not need sunlight?
This is what's
That
interesting.
painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
Photo of a painting. Small photograph of Freya's abstract painting. Piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges.
A pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't illustrate. It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Not the kind of lamp I choose for my bedroom, but fair enough.
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something.
Freya's plants. They must not... Drawings. Taped up on
What's
the wall.
that one on the left?
Looks like two people standing together in a garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
Freya's drawings. A drawing of a man staying with a woman in a garden. He's holding a red rose. Drawing of a young woman. A drawing of a person wearing a cloak.
That's weird.
What did you find in the drawers?
Nothing. They're completely empty. It's Freya's bed. Little bit messy.
It's a perfectly healthy amount of messy.
It's Freya's bed.
It's a perfectly healthy amount of messy.
It's a little wooden box for paintbrushes.
To the casual observer, maybe.
Oh, what?
They're not real paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
Swap the brushes in the correct order. Arrange the paper clue to find a clue. Okay. Okay, it doesn't look like you can spin it. I always try to find corner pieces. Nope. That doesn't look right. I feel is it me, or do we not have all the pieces? Can I like rotate this at all? Because I feel like there's gotta be a way to rotate, right? Not seeing it if there is. That's actually lower. This again, 'cause this looks to be the bottom. Maybe that'll help me out. There we go. Ah, here we are. Now we're getting somewhere. So that's what it was. Okay. What am I saying? Wait, let's see. Very confused. look like we can change the sizes of them. So I'm assuming this means the blob it makes. So that means that has to be that, and this one has to be here. This must mean the type it is, but or the type of brush it has at the bottom, but so it has to be pink. But there's nothing. It has to be then this one, right? Now for this one, I would say it has to be small. Let's try that.
I did it.
Okay.
What do I win?
I admittedly was a little confused on that one.
Not bad.
Confused what the dots mean, though. Does that just mean the color that's on the tip, then?
What was in the box?
Just a photograph. Well, most of a photograph.
Ripped photo. Photo of two young girls, one with red hair, the other with green hair. Photo has a large piece missing. It seems to have been ripped off.
Painting supplies.
Alright, I'm gonna have to end it here, everybody. Next time, where do we want to head? Next time, we'll check out what's on the bottom room here, since these rooms are still locked. Until then, though, see you next time.